Hello and welcome. I'm the Fallen King, and I guess this is an introduction video, so I'll introduce myself. I'm Ryan, also known as the Fallen King. You can call me whatever you like. So I guess for this video, I want to say one thing real quick. I want you to look at this video as an introduction to my commentary, not so much to my gameplay. My gameplay, I very rarely actually play Team Deathmatch. I tend to play games like Domination because I found that, first off, I enjoy games like Domination much, much more, and they tend to have much more of a team element than games like Team Deathmatch. I'll join a game of Team Deathmatch, and I usually am not working with the other people nearly as much as if I was playing a game of Domination, and I prefer that, being able to work as a team. And so, for this video, I'm gonna do a couple things. One, I'm gonna tell you what I consider is the most important but most underused element of Xbox Live, of video games, of anything involving, I guess, an Xbox, of a PS3, anything like that. And so, to start my video, I'm going to tell you about my playstyle. My playstyle is normally, is in a game of Domination normally. So, what I'll do is I'll enter a match, and I pick a section of the map, and I control it. Usually it's an area where people are passing through and stuff, and I control this area. I'm not camping, because it's usually a very large area, and I tend to be constantly moving. I'm not in corners. I rarely enter corners. The most I'll do as far as something like that is if I know somebody's going to be coming around really quickly, and I want to have some form of cover. But going on with what I'm saying is, so my play style usually works really, really well, and it's something that people struggle to play against. And so as far as that play style, I try and take advantage of stuff like this, is people who don't talk. That's what my play style is based on. My play style is based on the idea that the other team is not communicating. And it's really common for other people not to communicate. It's not uncommon because, first off, like for example, this game, I wasn't communicating with my team at all. It would have helped if I was, but I wasn't. The reason I wasn't was because when I entered this lobby, I played a game before this, and I discovered there was somebody in this lobby who had a mic as well. And it was only actually one person, and that person was about 12 years old and had just learned how to swear and thought they were a big boy. And so I'm not excited by the idea of talking to people that I don't know, especially on Xbox Live, because, I mean, many of you play on Xbox Live, and you know that if you get online and you talk to people that you don't know, it tends to not be a very good experience. It's something that you don't really want to do again. It's not something that's a good time, really. So, I mean, I understand that, and that's why I try to enter lobbies with friends, like parties and stuff like that, as much as possible. If you see me playing online, usually I'm playing with people I know, and I do have my mic in. I'm talking to these people, and the reason I'm talking to these people is because I but I work with them in a way that we together are working just like a spy plane. When I'm playing by myself, as you can see right now, I'm running spy plane. But if I'm playing with a bunch of friends, I don't run spy plane. Very few of us run spy plane. I mean, maybe one of us runs spy plane at a time. And the reason why is because we know that if we're talking, if we're communicating, we can tell each other where the other team is very easily. I mean, look at my screen right now. You can see that very few of the players are very close to each other. Nobody on our team is really close to each other. So right here, see that red dot got past me. I could have told my team, if I was communicating, that they were coming up that direction, and a teammate could have been prepared for that. And I don't know if that guy got a kill, if he got killed, but if I had told my team, we would have had the jump on him, and it would have given us an advantage. We probably would have gotten another kill streak and would have gotten our team rolling much faster than I end up having to do. It ends up giving us an advantage, and the main reason it's an advantage is because the other team won't be using it. If you go on Black Ops, I can almost guarantee the other team isn't talking. They never talk. Because, for example, this game, nobody was talking. And it's just an issue that it's an issue with the game, is that people aren't incited, like, there's no incentive for people to do that, because they tend to not get a good experience when they talk to people. And, I mean, This is something that when I get online, even if it's somebody I don't know, I make a point of not being a jerk, of not being that guy who has to be making fun of the other players, not just because I don't think that's something people should do, but also because I know in the long run it's going to help my play and it's going to help other people's play and it's going to improve the game overall. So it's just something that I think you as a person, if you're playing online, yeah, there's going to be the occasional person that you just simply should not interact with. But at the same time, you should make a point of not being a terrible person to other people. And I'm not saying any of you are, but I'm saying that it's a problem that's really common nowadays is that people don't respect each other online. So yeah, and I mean, I've had some terrible experiences. I'd like to hear actually what your worst experience online has been with another person. But I'd like to thank a couple people, Chaos X Silencer, OG Walrus, and Brass Monkey. But please, thank you for watching, and comment, rate, and subscribe.